stuff and things.
Greetings and salutations, my fellow Stuffketeers. Goldy coming at you with another Stuff and Things review. And today we are looking at the 80th anniversary Marvel Legends Thor. And man, I have waited a long time for a nice original Kirby Thor. And this is the closest we are getting, people. This thing is amazing. Now, if you remember Marvel Legends, I believe Series 2 or 3 from Toy Biz had Thor. And I have that figure somewhere in storage. Then there was the Walmart exclusive Giant Man Build-A-Figure that did a Toy Biz version of a classic Kirby Thor that was very nice. But then after that, we never saw this design again in the form of a 6-inch Marvel Legend. We saw many other incarnations of Thor. One of my favorite go-tos is the Odinson figure. I like to mess around with that thing. I kind of customized it. But either which way, guys, this Thor is electrifying. It's electrifying. You see what I did there? Anyway, guys, let's jump in and look at Thor. First, we're going to look at his one and only accessory besides another hand. The hammer of Thor. Meow meow. Or Mjolnir, or Mjolnir. Excellent detail on the writing. I mean, you guys might have to zoom in at home or watch it on your 75-inch screen, but as you can see, it says Thor. It says Thor. Nothing written on the other side. The strap is pretty long, but you know what? For those fun flight poses when you get out your flight stands that you picked up at Mr. Wayne's Pop Culture Collectibles, you know, it works. Let's go ahead and put the hammer down. Put the hammer down. And let's look at Thor himself. Now, I don't know how much longer he'll be in this form. He might turn into Donald Blake since we're not holding the hammer. But let's just look at this amazing figure. I mean, the sculpt on it is fantastic. A lot of people are saying goofy things about the face over the world of the inner tubes. I don't see it. I think it looks awesome. Love the hair. Love the helmet. Love the cape. I mean, it's just, the cape just goes in right here, which is awesome. It doesn't hinder too much of the articulation. It's not that super ridiculous hard plastic that they've used in the past. As you can see, all the detail is there. I mean, this thing is just, this is the Thor that we've all wanted and have deserved for a long time. And finally, Hasbro is giving the fans what they want. Let's break down Mr. Thor's articulation. Oh man, look at the feet. So good. So the feet is on a the pivot and the rocker system, as we all have come accustomed to. It does have a mid-calf cut, which I think this is one figure we could have done without. I don't think we really needed it because it looks weird and awkward, as you can see. The knees are on a double-jointed system, as you can see. That gets a fantastic range of motion for those amazing Thor flight poses. Leg does come up, but as you can see, it's got that weird side if you want to go higher thing going on, which I don't always like. It should just be up. That's it. But, you know, he does have the thigh cut up here, which is really nice. He does have a swivel in the waist, and he does, of course, have the cut here. No ab crunch, but Mr. Thor can get you really forward with that weird joint. Insanely back. And, of course, it does have the side-to-side, which is really nice for Thor stuff. Mine was a little loose out of the box, which is kind of a disappointment. You know, a figure like this that's a little bit top-heavy and the cape's a little heavy, they should have made this joint a lot tighter. As you can see, as I'm talking, he just kind of rocks back. It's not a deal-breaker on the figure at all because, I mean, classic Thor, people. Classic Kirby Thor. I mean, that's it. It's really just classic Kirby Thor. He is on a ball joint. The arms get a great range of motion. The arm can get up really nice for the hammer poses. It can go here. The articulation and the detail and the streamlining is really nice. He does have the bicep cut. Double jointed elbows, which have a extremely good range of motion, as you can see. I mean, he could touch his shoulders, which for me, that's always awesome. I like that. He does have the upsy downsy spins-a-rooney. He did come with an extra open hand with a hand that looks like this. It's just in the box already. I put it away. I really didn't expect to do reviews today, but I'm doing them. And that's about it on Mr. Thor, besides the head on a ball joint, as you can see. So, range of motion down. Range of motion up is really good for flight poses because the hair tucks back really nice. And of course, you know, it can spin, and what I like, it can rock. It's got a rocking motion, so it's just so awesome. I mean, the 80th anniversary line is just so far absolutely ridiculous. Guys, now we're going to put Thor Nya. Like I said, a little top heavy. That joint should have been tighter. And then we put him Nya. And as you can see, we're on our way to getting what we want. Thor, again, like the Iron Man, I can't give enough thumbs up and feet up and fingers up and toes up to represent how much I actually really like this figure. I mean, it's just absolutely, absolutely fantastic. And, man, I just got to say, keep them coming. Keep them coming, Hasbro. This 80th anniversary line so far is stellar. I like it a little bit better than the 10-year MCU stuff, but, yeah, dude. Bring me the comic book stuff. Keep it coming. Keep the comic book stuff coming, guys. And as always, for Stuff and Things, this has been Goldy. We'll be talking soon. For all my wacky Stuff and Things misadventures, be sure to check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Stuff and Things!
This is Stuff and Things. This is Stuff and Things.